All right, starting a pretty big driveway job. This is a new home construction. They rebuilt a home that was there before, and the county is not letting them use the existing driveway because the line of sight distance is not 500 feet up and over this rise. So they're making them move the driveway about 100 feet up the hill to this cut bank here, which is pretty much solid rock, greenstone, which is the worst rock around here. So we have to see how that goes. So it's about a 5-foot cut. It's gonna go up the hill here, head through where the excavator's sitting, and right where there's about 2 Volkswagen size boulders. So we have to see if we can get those out or not. And we got to remove about 4 or 5 smaller oak trees. So I'll keep you updated. We'll see how it goes. Inside the property now, about 50-75 feet. Trying to tackle the boulders and the oak trees first. Got quite a few of the boulders moved. These were the easier ones, quote unquote. They were a little bit loose already. Quite a few stacked up here. Going to use it as a kind of like a wall to retain a little bit of the driveway dirt when we come through here, but mostly just stacking them to get them out of the way. Now, the boulders I was worried about, I started pecking on them and they're not moving much, so I'm trying to dig down around them. The trees got to come out, but I saw something kind of cool. Look at all the water coming out of the stump roots of this tree. It's amazing. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's dripping down. There we go. It's dripping down out of this root. At first I thought I hit a water line or something. I was like, what is a water line doing in the middle of a rock pile? But apparently this tree is just full of water this time of year. I don't know. Kind of a trip. Anyway, these boulders here are right in the middle of where the road needs to go, and that rock right there, I'm going to estimate probably weighs about a couple ton at least 4,000 pounds. So I'm going to try to get the tree out, get this other rock hopefully out. It's not moving at all either, and try to get that one out and roll it down the hill. I don't know, it's going to be a good one to tackle. We'll see how it goes. we were here, I was here about 4 hours the first day. This is the second day. We're about 3 hours into today, so we're about 7 hours in. We got the majority of the cut done down at the approach. We got just a little bit more here on the right to do. And then we gotta finish cutting it down a little bit and then start getting the grade coming up here. For the most part, the big rocks we were able to bust out, and there's just a couple here that are not cooperating, but the grade on them is gonna be low enough where we can just build the road right up and over them. We got a really pretty big pile of rocks going alongside the driveway here. This rock here was the one we dug out by the oak tree, and unfortunately, how we rolled it, it's sitting kind of straight up and down. It doesn't look real great, so we might try to move the boulder that's behind it and roll it over so it doesn't look so obtrusive next to the driveway. But this is our boulder pile that's coming up alongside the road, and there's a lot of them, but I had in the contract we were not going to remove any of the boulders or trees off site. They were to stay on site. So here's the last of the oak trees we knocked over today and piled them off to the side. And this is where the driveway is going to come here. This is where the old one is. And there's a look back. We'll check in a minute. Perfect. All right, driveway job is done. Here's the approach. It was pretty rocky, but we were able to get through it with the ripper and got the 12-foot wide driveway, all road-based, tracked in. This is the boulder field here. A lot of boulders, but we got them out of the way. So it's a nice wide drive. It's about 20 feet on the overall width and about 12 to 14 on the road base width, and 3 to 4 inches thick. So it should be good to go. This guy's, it's a new house. The county made him put in the secondary driveway because of sight distance on the highway. So they're gonna make, we almost made like a circle drive out of it up here by the garage. And that's it there. It circles around and comes out the old driveway. Technically, I think they're supposed to abandon that, but that's up to the new homeowner what they want to do there. That's past me. Here's a slope here. This little section here, we had to put about, I don't know, about 2 foot, 1.5 to 2 foot of material here. Tracked it all in, sloped it at about a 2-to-1 slope. And the boulder field that we have here, pulled out, there's a lot of them, and a couple of them are pretty big. But got those out and out of the way, and that was the main goal. They don't look real pretty, but actually some of them have moss on them. They're actually pretty nice looking, but there's a lot of them, unfortunately. But that's the way it goes. The contract does not have anything for hauling off the boulders or trees. So got her done. Off to the next one.